Hello guys, I hope everyone's okay. This is already the second postcard I'm sending you, and this time I'm doing this from Berlin. It's actually the first city where I decided to stay for like 3 weeks and see what happens. See if this idea of releasing music from another country every month can work. And I've never been to Berlin before. I didn't know anyone, and even though I took 4 years of German lessons, the only thing I remembered was Die Katze ist in der Kirche, which means the cat is inside the church. So, not very useful. But my manager Clémentine, who's actually younger than me and has a name suspiciously close to my little sister Clémentine, well, he works in Berlin, so he knew some other artists I could work with. So together, we made a list of German artists that we really liked, and we tried contacting them. It sounds fun, but we got a lot of no, and even more left-unread messages. But eventually we got some really cool yes too. And among those yes were David Bay, Anaïs, Molly, Saint Weekend, and Filbo Riva, with whom I did this song with, Grape Juice. Coming to Berlin, I knew I'd have to get out of my comfort zone, my bedroom, and try to write with actually real people. And to be quite honest with you, I struggled a bit. I've been so used to do this alone that having someone looking at me while I'm like, trying to find a cool melody, it's weird. It's really weird, and it also felt a bit like going to work too. I had to dress up first. I had to be on time because people were waiting for me, and I had to hand over my paper at the end of the day. So 3 things I was no longer used to since I left school. But the truth is, it was never like work. Music sessions were actually closer to going on a date than going to work. For example, we talked for hours about life, trips, relationships, whatever, before even listening to some music. We sometimes had drinks and dinner super late at night. We never kissed, but we could have, even though it would have been like super weird. But yeah, only eventually someone picked an instrument and started playing something. And then we would all move on and try to write a song. But the whole thing was just to have fun in a room full of instruments. So I guess if I learned one thing out of these sessions, it would be don't think about the outcome, but rather focus on the moment you're living and, just trying to keep the best memory of it. Because if you enjoy whatever you're doing, then it's enough, I think. Even though we didn't make real actual finished songs every time, I learned so much from these people and I made some really great friends. So that is enough, I think. And that's exactly how it happened when we wrote Grape Juice. Phil, his producer Robert, and I decided to go straight to an Italian restaurant just down Robert's studio. So the first time we all met was actually while eating a slice of pizza. And a few hours later we went back to the studio. Phil sat in front of the piano, Robert picked a bass, I picked a guitar, and then we just had fun playing and it turned into a song. I can never have written that song without Phil and Robert, without playing together and listening to each other. So I guess I was right coming in to work that day. I'm still not that comfortable being in a session, but I really want to get better at it. And I will. So I'll talk to you when I arrive in London. Take care. Oscar.